ಹಾಯ್ ಹಲೋ ನಮಸ್ತೆ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ಟೆರಾಬೈಟ್ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಚಾನಲ್. ನಾನು ನಿಮ್ಮ ಶಿವು ಜವಳಗಿ. ಆತ್ಮೀಯ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳೇ, ಸೊ ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾವು ಫಸ್ಟ್ PUC ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸೈನ್ಸ್ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಚಾಪ್ಟರ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನೇನು ಡಿಸ್ಕಷನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವಿ. ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್, ಫಾದರ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬ್ಲಾಕ್ ಡಯಾಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್. ಸೊ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ರೀಕ್ಯಾಪ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಬನ್ನಿ. ಸೊ ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಒನ್ ಯಾವುದು ಡೆಫಿನಿಷನ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಯು ಮೀನ್ ಬೈ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್? ಎ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇಸ್ an advanced electronic machine which accept raw data from the user, process the data in the processing unit and produce the processed data through the output devices. Finally, it stores the data in the storage unit for future use, that is called computer. Okay na? The next one is father of computer. Who is the father of computer? The father of computer is Charles Babbage. Okay, and the next discussion madona. The next one is block diagram of computer. So the block diagram of computer consists of four major units. First one, input unit, central processing unit, output unit and storage unit. So first one is the input unit. Input unit ಏನು ಮಾಡುತ್ತದೆ? It accepts raw data from the user and converted into human understandable format into machine understandable format, transferred to CPU. Then CPU stands for central processing unit. It is also called as brain of the computer. Then the CPU consists of three major units: ALU, CU and register. So ALU stands for arithmetic and logical unit. It performs arithmetic and logical operations. Then arithmetical operations are addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. Then it is also perform logical operations, that is and, or and not. Then CU, control unit. It controls overall operations of the computer. Then it is used to manage the computer resources. The computer resources are input, output and storage. The next one is register. So register is a temporary storage device used to hold recently used data and instructions. Okay na? So third one is output unit. It accepts processed data from the CPU and converted into machine understandable format into human understandable format. Why? Because the user cannot understand binary language. User can digest only human understandable format. That's why the output unit are used to convert machine understandable format into human understandable format. Okay na? Then the last one is storage unit. The storage unit are used to store large or huge amount of data. It measured in terms of bits or bytes. Then there are two types of storage medium. One is primary memory, another one is secondary memory. So memory na next class alli discussion madona. Okay na? So next one is characteristics of computer. So there are 7 characteristics of computer. Bani ivaga discussion madona. Characteristics of computer. So there are 7 characteristics of computer. First one, speed, storage, accuracy, diligence, versatility, flexibility and cost effectiveness. So there are 7 characteristics of computer. So let us discuss one by one. First one, speed. Compared to human beings, the computer can work very fast. It measured in terms of BIPS, MIPS and TIPS. Nodri. So compared to human beings, computer can work very fast. So ivaga user compare madidre, human beings compare madidre, the computer can work very fast. That's why the computer is called advanced electronic machine. For example, money counting machine. The best example is money counting machine. So money counting machine is counting the money faster than the human beings. Then the speed of the computer is measured. BIPS stands for billion instructions per second. MIPS stands for million instructions per second. TIPS stands for trillion instructions per second. Second one, storage. The storage unit are used to store large or huge amount of data and instructions for future use. The computer memory are used to store large or huge amount of data and instructions for future use purpose. Then there are two types of storage devices. Nan already helidini ಎರಡು storage device ಇದೆ ಅಂತ. ಒಂದು primary memory, another one is secondary memory. Then it measured in terms of bits or bytes. The computer memory ನ ಯಾವ ತರ measure ಮಾಡೋದು bits ಮತ್ತೆ bytes ಇಂದ. Okay na? Third one, accuracy. A computer can generate results are exact and accurate without any mistakes with high rate of consistency. Accuracy means what? The computer can give accurate and exact results without making any mistakes with high rate of consistency. Andre na computer ene input kodro adar provide namage ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಪ್ರಾಪರ್ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ. 2 + 5 ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ರೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ಕೊಡ್ತದೋ 10 ಅಂತ ಕೊಡುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಯೂಸರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರೋದು ಏನು, ರಾಂಗ್ ಆಪರೇಷನ್, ಆಪರೇಟರ್ ನ ರಾಂಗ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಸೊ 2 + 2 ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಎಷ್ಟು? 2 + 5 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 7 ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಬರಬೇಕು. ಸಾರಿ, 2 + 5 ಅಂದ್ರೆ 7 ಬರಬೇಕು. ಬಟ್ ಬಂದಿರೋ ಆನ್ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು? 10. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸರ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರುವಂತ ಆಪರೇಟರ್ ಏನು, ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಏನು ರಾಂಗ್ ಇದೆ. ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ದ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಗಿವ್ accurate and exact results accurate and exact results with high rate of consistency. Okay, accurate consistency irutte alli. Next to diligence. So unlike human beings, a computer does not suffer from limitations like a tiredness and lack of concentration. Means computer 24/7 work ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದು ಯಾವಾಗೂ ಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದರ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಹಾಳಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ hours to hours without making any mistakes. Okay na, for example ATM machine. ATM machine is best example for computer. It can work 24/7. Then ಇದರದು ಟೈರ್ಡ್ನೆಸ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ, ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಟೈರ್ಡ್ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲ್ಯಾಕ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾನ್ಸಂಟ್ರೇಷನ್ ಹಾಳಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅನ್ಲೈಕ್ ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಬೀಯಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ನಮಗೆ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ, ನಾವು ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ 2 ಇಂದ 3 ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕಂಟಿನ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಕೇಳ್ತಾ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಬೋರ್ಡ್. ಅದು ಎಂತ ಇಂಟ್ರೆಸ್ಟಿಂಗ್ ಟಾಪಿಕ್ ಆದ್ರೂ ಇಟ್ ಬಿಕಮ್ಸ್ ಬೋರ್ ಆಗೇ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಹಂಗಲ್ಲ, ಇಟ್ ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ವರ್ಕ್ hours to hours. That is called diligence. Versatility. The computer can adopt in any field easily. You know, versatility means what? The computer can adopt in any field. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಇವಾಗಿನ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಇವಾಗಿನ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಕಂಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ರಿ, ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದೀವಿ. ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇಲ್ಲದ ಫೀಲ್ಡೇ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಬ್ಯಾಂಕಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಹಾಸ್ಪಿಟಲ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ಸ್ ಕಾಲೇಜಸ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ಟ್ರಾನ್ಸ್ಪೋರ್ಟೇಷನ್ ಆಗಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನೀವು ಯಾವ್ದು ಬೇಕಾದ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಆ ಎಲ್ಲಾ ಡಿಪಾರ್ಟ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಿದೆ ಇವಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಇದೆ. That's why the computer can adopt in any field easily. Then flexibility. It means the number of things you can do with computer, because the computer can contain multi-programming operating system. It contains what? Multi-programming operating system. It can do n number of things. It means the number of things you can do with computer. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಗೇಮಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ, ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ನಾವು ಏನೋ ಕೆಲಸ ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೂ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡ್ರಿ, ಒಂದು ಸಾಂಗ್ ಪ್ಲೇ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದಲ್ಲಿ ಯೂಟ್ಯೂಬ್ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡಿರ್ತೀನಿ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದೇನೋ ವರ್ಕ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ ಅಥವಾ ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಎಡಿಟರ್ ನ ಓಪನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಕ್ವಶನ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ಟೈಪ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೀನಿ, ಎಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೂ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ಇಟ್ ಕಂಟೈನ್ಸ್ ಮಲ್ಟಿ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮಿಂಗ್ ಆಪರೇಟಿಂಗ್ ಸಿಸ್ಟಮ್. ದೆನ್ ಕಾಸ್ಟ್ ಎಫೆಕ್ಟಿವ್ನೆಸ್. The computer are used to reduce the amount of paperwork as well as human effort. ಇವಾಗ ನೋಡಿ, ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಒಂದು ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇವಾಗ ನಾನು ಫಸ್ಟ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನಾನು ಇರ್ತೀನಿ, ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಫ್ಲೋರ್ ನನ್ನ ಕೊಲೀಗ್ಸ್ ಯಾರಾದ್ರೂ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ, ನಾನು ಅವ್ರಿಗೆ ಕರಿಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಇಲ್ಲೇನಾಯ್ತು? ಹ್ಯೂಮನ್ ಎಫರ್ಟ್ ಕಡಿಮೆ ಆಯ್ತು. ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ವರ್ಕ್. ಇವಾಗ ಕಂಪ್ಯೂಟರ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಎಲ್ಲ ಏನಾಗಿದೆ? ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಫಾರ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಂಪಲ್, ಮೊದಲೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದ್ರು, 10 ವರ್ಷ 15 ವರ್ಷ ಹಿಂದೆ ಲೆಟರ್ ಬರ್ದು ಯಾರಿಗೊಬ್ರು ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಸೊ ಪೇಪರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಾಟ್? ಲೆಟರ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ಪೇಪರ್. ಓಕೆ, ಅದನ್ನ ಯಾರೋ ಒಬ್ಬ ಪೋಸ್ಟ್ ಮ್ಯಾನ್ ತಗೊಂಡು ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಊರಿಗೆ ಕಳಿಸಿ, ಅಲ್ಲಿಂದ ಕಳಿಸಿ, ಇಟ್ ಟೇಕ್ಸ್ 3 to 4 days. ಬಟ್ ಇವಾಗ ಹಂಗಿಲ್ಲ, ಈಸಿಯಾಗಿ ನಾವೇನ್ ಮಾಡೋದು? ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು, ಟೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮೆಸೇಜ್ ಕಳಿಸಬಹುದು, ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, ಆಡಿಯೋ ಕಾಲ್ ಮಾಡೋದು. ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಟು ರೆಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ದ ಅಮೌಂಟ್ ಆಫ್ ಪೇಪರ್ ವರ್ಕ್ as well as human effort. So these all are 7 characteristics of computer. So ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋರು ನೋಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ. Evolutions or history of computer. Okay, the next one is evolution or history of computer. So first evolution means Backas, which is the first counting and calculating machine. The first counting and calculation machine is Backas. Okay, so 3000 years ago the Chinese are invented Backas. So ಯಾವಾಗ ಇನ್ವೆಂಟ್ ಆಯ್ತಿದ್ದು? 3000 ago the Chinese are invented Backas. Then it is mainly used for counting and calculation purpose, that is addition and subtraction. So ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯ್ತ್ರಿ? mainly used for counting and calculation purpose. Backas is mainly used for counting and calculation purpose, that is addition and subtraction. Later they developed multiplication and division. Then the Backas is made up of wooden frames, metal rods and wooden frames. Means wooden frames, metal rods, wooden beads. See, the Backas is look like this. It is mainly used for addition and subtraction purpose, that is counting and calculation purpose. It is made up of wooden frames, metal rods and wooden beads. Then nowadays also some Asian countries are using Backas. So ಇವಾಗಲೂ ಸದಾ some Indian countries ಏನು ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ? Backas ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಇನ್ನೊಮ್ಮೆ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ ನೋಡಿ, Backas 3000 years ago the Chinese are invented. It is mainly used for counting and calculation purpose. Then that is addition and subtraction. Later they developed multiplication and division. So Backas ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿತ್ತು. ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗಿರೋದು ಎದಕ್ಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದು counting and calculation purpose. Okay na, that is addition and subtraction. Later they developed multiplication and division. Then the abacus is made up of, idu yaudrinda ready aitu, made up of wooden frames, metal rods and wooden beads. Wooden frames, metal rods and wooden beads. So nowadays the Asian countries are also using abacus. Ivagu some Asian countries, some villages anna use ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, abacus ಅನ್ನ use ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. Okay na. So next one is Pascal Line. So okay, so the next one is Pascal Line. ನೋಡಿ, in the year of 1642, at the age of 19, by French mathematician Blaise Pascal invented Pascal Line. In the year of 1642, at the age of 19, the French mathematician invented Pascal Line. Then it is mainly used to perform addition and subtraction of two numbers directly. Mainly used for addition and subtraction of two numbers directly. So direct ಅನ್ನ ಇದ್ರೊಳಗೆ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬಹುದು, addition and subtraction ಮಾಡಬಹುದು of two numbers. Then multiplication and division through repeated addition and subtraction. So repeated addition and subtraction ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಯಾವ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, ಯಾವ ರಿಸಲ್ಟ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, multiplication or division. Okay, then Pascal Line consists of two scales. One is constant scale, another one is variable scale. ಒಂದು ಕಾನ್ಸ್ಟೆಂಟ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇನ್ನೊಂದು ವೇರಿಯಬಲ್ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಇದೆ. ಆ ಸ್ಕೇಲ್ ಅನ್ನ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ನಮಗೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, addition and subtraction ಅಂತ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. Then it is also called as adding machine Pascal Line. It is also called as adding machine Pascal Line. Okay na. So next one is analytical engine. Okay, so the next one is analytical engine. Nodi, so in the year of 1834, Charles Babbage invented analytical engine. So idiki modlu, so in the year of 1820, the Charles Babbage invented difference engine. So in the year of 1820, the Charles Babbage invented difference engine. The difference engine are used to develop the simple mathematical tables. Yavaga, in the year of 1820, the Charles Babbage invented difference engine used to develop the simple mathematical tables. So later in the year of 1834, he invented one more machine called analytical engine. This machine are used for inputting, processing, storing and displaying the output, which is considered to form a modern computers. Okay, so in the year of 1820, he invented one machine called difference engine used to develop simple mathematical tables. Later in the year of 1834, he invented one more machine called analytical engine used to develop the modern computers. That's why the Charles Babbage is known as father of computer. So Charles Babbage is known as what? Father of computer. Why? Because in the year of 1820, he developed one machine called difference engine used to develop used to print the simple mathematical tables. Later in the year of 1834, he invented one more machine called analytical engine. The analytical engine are used to develop the modern computers. That's why the Charles Babbage is known as father of computer. Okay, next one, tabulating machine. Okay, so the next one is tabulating machine. So nodi, in the year of 1890, Harman Hollerith designed a tabulating machine for summarizing the data stored on the punched cards, process it immediately. So it was the first automatic machine. Tabulating machine is a first automatic machine. Automatic means what? It run automatically. Okay na. So then this machine are used to develop to count the population of USA. This machine are used to develop to count the population of USA. USA stands for United States of America. So nowadays this machine is become famous as a IBM, means international business machine. So nodi, tabulating machine in the year of 1890, Harman Hollerith invented tabulating machine for summarizing the data stored on the punched cards, process it automatically. Means automatic ಆಗಿ ಇದೇನಾಗುತ್ತೆ run ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. That's why it is called as first automatic machine. Then this machine are used to count the population of USA. This machine are used to count the population of USA. ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಎದ್ರ ಡೇಟಾ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಡೇಟಾ ಎಲ್ಲ ಪಂಚ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೋರ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಆಟೋಮೆಟಿಕ್ ಆಗಿ ಪ್ರೊಸೆಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. Then this machine are used to count the population of USA. This machine is now become famous as a IBM, stands for International Business Machine. Okay na. So next one is Turing Engine. Okay, so the last one is Turing Engine. So nodi, in the year of 1937 by the name Alan Turing invented Turing Engine. So it is a general purpose programmable machine. It is a general purpose programmable machine. So general purpose programmable ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಸೊ ನಾವು ಯಾವ ಇನ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಕ್ಷನ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಇದು ಏನ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತೆ, ಎಕ್ಸಿಕ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ನಮಗೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಪ್ರೊವೈಡ್ ಮಾಡುತ್ತಂತ. ದೆನ್ it was capable of solve any problem by executing the program stored on punched cards. Okay, so ಇಲ್ಲಿ punched cards ಅನ್ನ ಯಾಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿದೀವಿ ನಾವು? ಪಂಚ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅವಾಗ ಇನ್ನು ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದಿಲ್ಲ, ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡಿಲ್ಲ. ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಅವಾಗ ಏನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಪಂಚ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್ ಅಂತಾನೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಅಂತ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಥರ್ಡ್ ಜನರೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಏನ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಕೀಬೋರ್ಡ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮೌಸ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು, ಅದರ ಜೊತೆ ಮಾನಿಟರ್ ಇಂಟ್ರೊಡ್ಯೂಸ್ ಆಯ್ತು. ಅದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮೊದಲೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು, ಇನ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪಂಚ್ ಕಾರ್ಡ್ಸ್, ಔಟ್ಪುಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಅ ಪ್ರಿಂಟ್ ಔಟ್ ಅಂತ. ಓಕೆನಾ. So in the year of 1937 by the name Alan Turing invented the machine called Turing Engine. It is general purpose programmable machine. So general purpose programmable machine means they are used algorithm and flowcharts. They are used algorithm and flowchart to solve any problem. They are used algorithm and flowcharts. So algorithm ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? Algorithm means the step by step procedure to solve a given problem. The step by step procedure to solve a given problem, that is called algorithm. Then flowchart means what? The graphical representation of algorithm. The graphical representation of algorithm. Why? Because so user can understand easily. Graphically represent ಇದ್ರೆ ಯೂಸರ್ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಈಸಿ ಆಗಿ ಅಂಡರ್ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಂಡ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ಇದನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾನ್ಸೆಪ್ಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಅವ್ರು ಯಾವ ಮಷೀನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು, ಟ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ ಇಂಜಿನ್ ಅನ್ನ ಡೆವಲಪ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು. ದಟ್ಸ್ ವೈ ದ ಅಲೆನ್ ಟ್ಯೂರಿಂಗ್ is called father of computer science. Father of computer science. So who is the father of computer? The father of computer is Charles Babbage. Then who is the father of computer science? The father of computer science is Alan Turing. Why? Because used to develop a modern computer by using algorithms and flowcharts. That is called general purpose programmable machine. Okay na. So in next class I will discuss generations of computer. Why? Because so in this chapter there is a 3 different types of evolutions. That is EDVAC, ENIAC, then transistor sign, integrated circuits. ಅವೆಲ್ಲ ಏನ್ ಬರುತ್ತೆ, generations of computer ಲೇ ಬರುತ್ತೆ. So in next class I will discuss generations of computer and computer memory. Okay, stay tuned. Jai Hind.